Hi, Mitch Hauschildt, Maximum Training Solutions, back here to talk about the third part of our three-part series on the half-kneeling windmill here. Once again, we've covered in those first two parts the basic setup and reason we like the windmill. Second part was a lot of different variations by working that front foot, different angles as far as a half-kneeling closed versus an open position, really challenge hip mobility. The last variation I want to talk about here in this third part series is using the ultimate sandbag. A lot of you guys have seen how much I really like the ultimate sandbag for a lot of things that I do, but it becomes a great tool here because the size, the dimension, and the load and the way it can shift makes this exercise completely different than it does with a kettlebell. So I'm going to have Jeff here just pick up, we're going to use that dumbbell handle on the ultimate sandbag. Doesn't take a big load, go ahead and face them, there we go. Doesn't take a big load, but because of the way this hangs on him, it really does give a lot more variability to each rep, so it takes a lot more shoulder and core stability. So he's going to do just like he did with all the other windmills. He's going to stick his butt out back towards his foot and touch his palm to the floor and then come back up. Now as he goes through this, I don't know if you can see, he's getting a little bit more movement, really having to lock this shoulder and pack it in really tight, and he's starting to shake already on his third rep. So even though it doesn't look like it's a whole lot different, if you give it a shot and try it, it is significantly different just because the load is different. Now we can also use some of those other variations we used in part two where he reaches out in front or he starts to go into that more half-kneeling open stance. So just a basic change like changing the implement up really also makes this half-kneeling windmill another great exercise, another great tool, completely different dynamic for your athletes. So give it a shot. If you want to learn more, check out my website, MaximumTrainingSolutions.com.